Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Sidratil Muntaha from PBIB, and now I will discuss regarding discourse analysis. And this video, I will address some of the questions regarding in this study. Maybe like first question, there are three perspectives used to explain the reasons for the studying discourse analysis. What perspective are they? I think there are three reasons for studying discourse analysis, namely one, academic reasons, and two, practically or pragmatic, and C, pedagogical reason. One, academic reasons. I think this through discourse analysis is very useful for them to gain knowledge and understanding of the function of language in social life, and because for this reason that discourse analysis is considered important and is offered at the lecture level, and this relates to students who are considered to have knowledge of four language skill and language studies in linguistics. And two, pragmatic. I think this analysis show us that the importance of language is used according to the existing context. In other words, knowledge of the forms of language must be accompanied by functional knowledge. And the third, pedagogical reason. Pedagogical reasons through discourse analysis related to the use of language. Knowledge of the use is taught through the learning and teaching process. And number two, there is question is who should learn discourse analysis and why? Okay, now I explain my answer. Number two, I think there are two basic requirements in conducting discourse analysis, namely having knowledge of four language skills, and two, knowledge of studies derived to linguistics. So now, by looking at these two conditions or two reasons, it refers to students at the university level, at the final level, because I think why the student the final level, because discourse analysis focus on the use of language based on function or context, language context, and aims to improve previously acquired knowledge. And three, question is number three is what should the students do in learning discourse analysis? Okay, I will explain my answer. Number three is foreign or second language learners. I think students will be required to master the form of language first through knowledge of language skill, referring to speaking and listening skills, and writing and reading, as well as interpreting and translating, and also knowledge of language studies referring to linguistic, like for phonetics, phonology, morphology, syntax, and semantic. After the form of language has been obtained, the student will be at the next stage, namely being able to use language through knowledge of language function. And question number 4 is namely what are the advantage of learning discourse analysis? I think through discourse analysis knowledge, by studying seriously, students get several benefits or advantages from discourse analysis subject, like one, acquire in-depth knowledge of the concept discourse analysis, or maybe can develop critical thinking skills, or student gain a clear understanding of the context in which English is used in accordance with their communication needs. And the last, maybe they make the results of discourse analysis a source and inspiration in teaching English. But these benefits will be obtained through gain learning activities, through gathering a lot of information relating to the discourse analysis situation, finding out how language should be used for communication, as well as information getting the student about the use of the most appropriate language for communication. And question number 5 is what should be learned and should be taught in a foreign language? So I will explain my answer. According to discourse analysis view, I think teachers have to master the knowledge of discourse analysis before starting to teach students in discourse, because in discourse analysis as a whole, the teacher will inform students about the linguistic features of the language used in real life context or functional language. And students who have studied linguistic and language skills should study discourse analysis. Discourse analysis as an academic subject at university. They are required to this to successful link their knowledge of discourse analysis and pedagogical components in the classroom, and namely a curriculum that refers to the content taught in the classroom, or methodological that refers to the way the content is taught, and maybe technique to socialize language learners in the context in which the language is used. And the question number 6 is what are advantage of learning discourse analysis according pragmatic perspective? So in more specific case, the pragmatic reasons, I think pragmatic according the text in the Lentera, I get the information regarding pragmatic is related to practical aspects. So according to a pragmatic perspective, the the advantages of discourse analysis are useful for providing a real picture in the use of language. That with that description, we are more active and motivated to find and recognize language according to the existing context, and in the end, students use English naturally, but in oral and written. And the last question regarding discourse analysis: how to use discourse analysis in pedagogical context. In more specific case of pedagogical context, discourse analysis knowledge is obtained from the learning and teaching process. So, by looking at the opinions, um, the expert regarding language form and language function must go hand in hand, thus triggering the motivation of teacher share knowledge with language learners. I think because they want to develop the communication, because they want to develop the communicative competence of language learners through teaching activities or the learning process. The teachers have formulate uh, formulate a curriculum, design a syllabus, then prepare teaching materials, and the last, determine language teaching methodologies. So now maybe that's all from the my answer regarding why what and why discourse analysis subject. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.